Welcome, Virgo, to your in-depth weekly astrology overview and zodiac forecast for week commencing the 16th of March for the ascendant, the sun, or the moon. I'm going to share with you the big themes of the week. Then on screen, your adventure on Monday, always influential. I'll then go through each of the influences frame by frame to give you a clear picture of what you can expect in terms of relationships, finance, energy, and work. I'm astrologer Patrick Arundell. A very warm welcome. If you've yet to subscribe to the channel, please do so now. It's a time of year of transitions. One astrological year comes to a close, but it can have very dynamic possibilities for you as far as relationships in the following months. But we also have a new year born, but a complex start to the new year as the sun passes into Aries on Thursday. But your ruling planet Mercury will go direct on Thursday, so that's exciting. There's also a dazzling link between Venus and Jupiter that I can't wait to share with you towards the end of the week. So on the screen, Virgo, is your event chart. And as ever, we need to be mindful of your ruling planet. So there's Mercury, very close to the North Node, in that retrograde through to Thursday. So in the sign of Pisces, where Mercury is naturally debilitated, what can happen is the crispness and precision that you like and the fast communication that Gemini likes, the other sign that Mercury rules, has been challenged. But at the start of this week, Mercury is very close to the thrusting Mars. Now, that can be good if you do need to share how you feel in a relationship situation. You could do so with urgency, and you could do so with a lot of passion. But Mercury in Pisces can also distort somewhat. So it will be important that you just take a breath to make sure that you are really clear about what you want to say, because this duo are going to be clashing with Black Moon Lilith in a very emotional part of your scope as we go into this week. And something that has perhaps just been bubbling away could be a little bit triggering. However, what we are going to see this week, Virgo, is the sun moving forwards and coming into a sextile with Uranus. And there may be someone, particularly with the new moon occurring in Pisces on Wednesday, which provides a backdrop for the following month. There may be someone you're about to encounter that's really quite different. And if you have been feeling a bit frustrated about not feeling respected, heard, or appreciated in any kind of interaction, there's a part of you that may be up for changing things and being much more on the front foot to do something more spontaneously, even stepping outside your comfort zone. But on Thursday, we do have the sun move into Aries, the beginning of the new Western tropical astrological year. But for the first time in 150 years, the sun meets Neptune, and in the very deep eighth house, which can be about transformation. And by the end of the week, the sun is linking to Saturn too. If there has been someone that you've been connecting to, but it isn't working, by the end of this week, there is part of you that I feel could be attracted to actually breaking out, being more frivolous, getting together with your friends, and actually not being limited by the vibe of that tie. And that's coming from that delightful link between Venus and Jupiter. And maybe there is someone in your friendship circle that you're going to be strongly tempted by as the week draws to a close. But if a relationship is going well, the converse can be true. Once the sun gets past Neptune, which can be draining and confusing, certainly could make you a lot more sensitive, it's possible that the connection with Saturn can actually help you to feel more secure. But it could also be a business relationship that you're talking about as well, because the eighth house can be about long-term shared finances. Now, at the start of this week, I should just say the moon is in the practical sixth house. And remember, Pluto has been asking you for the last couple of years to consider changing things up when it comes to your routines. So that could be a feature of this week. So to recap, Virgo, your relationship sector is really finely poised. If a relationship is going well, or you need to assert yourself with a boss, a colleague, a friend, the chances are you can do it with Mars in that very strong conjunction with Mercury, but don't rush to express yourself. The emotions that get stirred early in the week can be quite powerful. And as the week goes on, if there is someone you're drawn towards, whether it is collaborating with around an idea, an interest, a hobby, a sport, or it is something more romantic, that link with Uranus is very exciting because it's threaded through the Pisces new moon on Wednesday. On Thursday, Mercury going direct will definitely help. So if there have been some cross wires over the previous 3 weeks, they're certainly going to be eased now. But by the end of the week, as the Sun inches towards Saturn, some serious questions could be asked. Maybe you'll be analyzing your own financial budget, but still there is part of you that may want to just break out. And if there is someone that you're finding very, very evocative, they may prove to be irresistible by the week's end. It's been a great pleasure being with you, Virgo. If you've yet to watch your mid-month deep dive video, please click on the link for that. If you've yet to watch your Jupiter Direct video, please click for that. You can get your free daily horoscope fired to your device each morning. I've written these for years, and it's a great opportunity to have that celestial pit stop each morning just to think about what's going on. Please see below to sign up for that. If you'd like to work with me directly, please see my testimonials below. If you'd like to order your personal horoscopes, the 50% offer is still on. Just apply Astro 26 or Draco 26 at the checkout below. And they're incredible value, very accurate, totally unique for each person they're produced for, and at a price point that really makes them much more accessible. But the main thing about natal astrology against sun sign astrology, it's totally unique to you. And that's what makes it so gripping. Have a great week. All the best and goodbye.